Hello, Facebook friends and family. This is Orange Naranja, and I'm happy to announce that this is Facebook Live number 30 out of 30, and it's amazing. It's been great. The road's been great, and it's felt like it's taking forever, but I can't believe it that it's finally here, the final Facebook Challenge day. And I just had a long day, a long lazy day at work, coupled with life. I call it lazy because there was nothing pretty much to do significantly today, except the normal routine things. But while I wait, I might as well make myself better. And today's Facebook Live is gonna be about compassion. Something that thrives off empathy, as I was speaking yesterday. And compassion does have empathy because it's sympathy, deep feeling of another person's suffering or misfortunes. And this is rooted in awareness. So I'm just going to give it a few more minutes, a minute or two, see if more people jump on. And I did make a couple of notes like I did yesterday with the empathy because I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss any points. And this is interesting because I discovered a few things that I didn't know about compassion. I didn't know about acts of kindness and about being nice. So I just defined what compassion is, which is sympathetic pity and concern for the sufferings or misfortunes of others are rooted in awareness. So what does it mean to be compassionate? So it means to show kindness. It means to genuinely care. It means to show willingness to help others and be thoughtful in your actions. Having compassion is not the same thing as being nice. So having compassion is showing kindness, expressing kindness, but being kind is not nice. So this is something that was interesting that I discovered tonight just looking through some of the articles that I was reading, and it was stating, and it makes much more sense right now, that being kind is rooted in love and selflessness, while being nice is rooted in fear and selfishness. So this is where the difference comes in. So being nice is goes with kind of submitting to social norms or social values without regards into your own beliefs or your own values. So pretty much is narcissistic in nature because the person that's being nice is looking out for themselves, possibly, let's say, in the instance of being nice to their boss because they want to get a promotion or they don't want to lose their job, or, as the article mentioned, in the days of royalty where the kings were beheading people left and right, certain people around them were being nice in order for them not to get caught up in those situations. So this was kind of an extreme example that they used, but I thought it was really interesting. So kindness is rooted in love, niceness is rooted in fear. So a nice person or a person being nice is being pleasant or agreeable in nature in regards to socially accepted norms and conforms their behavior to that. So being kind shows tenderness, being considerate of another, and helpful in nature without regards to it being socially acceptable or what other people think. So being nice when compared to being kind, there was a couple of examples or strengths and weaknesses that they use. So they say that being kind is strong and being nice is weak, where being kind is selfless and being nice is selfish. And this was very interesting. So something about compassion that I wanted to mention, compassion brings about peace, and inner peace brings about peace outwardly and brings about compassionate acts. Now, inner turmoil, inner discord or fear brings about violence. And this is very interesting because both of them are contagious. So compassion and fear, well, better said, compassion and fear, well, compassion and violence both spread like wildfire. And it's up to the intention of the person, of the human being, them choosing which side they're gonna cultivate. If it's the side of fear or if it's the side of peace. And peace is not something that is passive. For there to be peace, there need to be compassionate acts. There need to be proactive approaches to reach for peace and then to maintain peace. So it's not an easy job. It's easier to fall into the trap of fear and violence because that's I could say that's kind of a default mode in a lot of people. But be thoughtful in your actions, be aware, be mindful of where your intentions are coming from. So there was something else I was reading on an article as well that says that you can't or fully show compassion if you haven't experienced heartbreak, if you haven't experienced darkness within your life. And this is interesting because I used to think that people can choose just to be compassionate, but being compassionate means that you have had your own experiences of darkness and your own experiences of heartaches and fear, and you were able to cope with it, you were able to fix it, you were able to heal yourself. And now, since you're able to heal yourself, since you might not be fully healed, but since you were able to heal yourself, you're able to heal others and empower others. And there's strengths in being compassionate. One of the strengths in being compassionate is showing compassion is that it revives, it reignites the goodness, the harmony of the world. Just when everybody else thought that, darkness was taking over and good was about to burn out, when the candle was about to burn out, these acts of compassion reignited the goodness in people's minds. And it shows that people are still, pro-life and for humanity. So that's part of the strength. Another part of the strength is that through showing compassion, just like with empathy, you're able to better understand yourself and your world, and you're able to understand other people's worlds. I'm gonna make this a 2-part live because I still have other things to say, and I don't have time, better said, because I need to head out home right now. But this is all interesting to me, and I'm pretty sure there are other people out there that are interested as well. So tomorrow I'm going to include the second part of my Facebook Live about compassion. And thanks for watching this Facebook Live 30 out of 30 and a half. I still got the other half tomorrow. And this is Orange Naranja. Thank you for watching. Much love, many blessings.